baby, come on. Looks like Glitch City. What's up, V-Dog? Sean O'Garrity, what's up? Looks City, what the fudge is this about, man? I gotta shave my beard. It seemed like a good idea at the time. I feel like I should shave it. I don't know. What's up, everybody? We're gonna have a calm coffee talk. Stalker, CNY Vapes, what's up, what's up, what's up? Just gonna be on for a little bit. I actually gotta clean my section. Clean my shit. Got my coffee. It's effing hot, that coffee is. Oh, I must say. Oh, I must say, that coffee is hot. That is some hot coffee. So cool, we got like 10 people here. I don't expect a lot of people because this is a surprise. Somebody took you for a walk, V-Dog? Did you have fun at the dog park, buddy? That's just a little jokey joke. Meter. Yeah, my face is a surprise. So there's something I could talk about a little bit, I guess. So word has it that I say this all the time. I don't know how many people like follow MMA, UFC. You got a Wake RDA in purple? Yeah. Dawn got a purple one in Cali. I got a black one. I don't know how many people watch UFC, follow MMA. The Meter Vapes has a channel. It's not just the Meter Vapes either. It's every show has somebody else with Meter Vapes. It's usually a couple people with Meter Vapes. I'm on a couple shows. But it's called I'm No Joe on YouTube, and it's all UFC and MMA talk, Bellator, any kind of UFC that's going on, mostly any kind of MMA that's going on, mostly UFC. And word has it that there's going to be another recording soon, and I'll be able to make it. So keep an eye out. But yeah, the Wake RDA is pretty awesome. It's an awesome little RDA. It's a very nice looking RDA, quite like the dot mod. So other than that, don't forget that TJ's on tonight. Golf T Vapes YouTube. So Golf T Vapes YouTube tonight at 10:30 Eastern. 10:30 Eastern time, which is earlier for some other folks. 10:30 Eastern time, but I guess it's, I don't know, 8:30 Central, or I don't know, 9:30 Central, 7:30, whatever the other side is. Western, I don't freaking know. The stupid side. The stupid side. .30 Mountain. So I figured I'd come on while I clean my desk off and talk a little bit. I did get some vape mail today. We'll wait until I see who else comes in here before I show it off, because I don't want to show it off twice. Just a little something. So yeah, I'm just cleaning this off because tonight is mail night. I gotta get mail, like MAIL, mail night. Mail. Like I gotta put mail at the post office, not mail night like all the mails are coming over. No, mail night. Mail night. But there will be a lot of packages. Ooh. But what I'm going to do tonight, all right, don't get too excited because this may not happen, so don't get too excited. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get together. There's a couple packages like I really got to get together and make sure that they're together and ready to go. And then after that, I maybe go live on Instagram for a little bit to do some like aliens or something. Maybe. I don't know. But we shall see. But what's up, everybody? I did a show last night. We were doing this wire here. I got to finish it up at some point. Don't feel like doing it now. I think Saturday I'll finish it up. This super Staggerton. I just got to do one more framing section and one more fuse, and it will be done. Pretty cool. Is it snowing there? Because it's supposed to go snow. I just came on live 7 minutes ago. I'm only going to be on for like an hour. Turbo, what's up? So, just having some coffee, getting my table cleaned up, getting ready for packaging. I did get a couple coil sales I got to take care of. I'm looking at getting another coil sale as well. I'm waiting for that one to come in. Looks pretty promising. People crack me up, dude. The selling the coils thing, I'm just going to have to take it as it is. It's just, it could be a pain in the ass. That's just what it is. Man, it just can be. Just not everybody thinks like me. Not everybody thinks like easy people. It's just, man. You just got to take it as you got to take it. If you want to do it, just know it could be a pain. If you want to sell coils, if you want to sell anything, if you want to have your own little business thing, just know it's not just all about I have the product and you got the money, let's make a trade. That's not what it's about. There's customer service. You got to deal with people. It's just a whole bunch of other stuff. And some people, you may have to put that in your price. Maybe it's not worth it to you. You got to make it worth it to you. What's up, Selena? So let me say what's up to everybody. I just came on just to hang out, really. If anybody's got any questions, you could shoot. I will answer them. It's like a coffee talk. We'll answer some questions. I'm a nice guy. Addie, what's up? Addie got a package this week. He knows what's going on. I got to get Lino's is definitely a package I want to get out. Lino is definitely up there on the get the fucking package out. Angry Alien, what's up? Eric Sutherland, what's up, Eric? Happy New Year, Eric. Hope you had a good Christmas. Fabian, what's up? Joey to the motherfucking O. Pablo Cruz, Redneck Vapor, Turbo Nutterfucker. And who's vaping now? Dahaha, Celine. What's up, everybody? I didn't say hi to. What's up? The meter's talking. Mateo Coils is talking. It doesn't come up on my participants list. Why? Come on, YouTube. What the? I got into one argument with some asshole today. I don't want to get to a fight with another one, you know? That's funny, Pablo. So today I got into an argument with some asshole on the street. So I live in Philadelphia. For anybody who doesn't know Philadelphia, coil would be the best to start with building, like Twisted 26 gauge, or Twisted is a little like, it's very easy. It's good to get started with it, Twisted wire. But Claptons, just straight up Claptons. This is actually a set of straight up Claptons, just small wire around thick wire. I have videos that show from first coils you should start with. It's volume 1, just starting off. And it shows you the wires you should start with. Claptons and Twisted. These are Claptons. That's just 24 gauge and 32 gauge, and that's it. 2 different wires. There's 24 gauge inside of 32. So I live in the Philadelphia. If you're planning USA in 2020, that would be a hard one. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever go back to Cali. Cali would be a good one. California is like going to be one of the biggest. But would I be there? I don't know. It would be weird. I don't know. So there is, what's up, Spammy? What's up? Scott, what's up? Redneck Vapor. I don't think I said hi to Redneck. I know you've been in here for a while. Cameron's here. What's up? So I live in Philadelphia. I live in the city, and parking is a son of a bitch. Like, I can't park out front of my house. If I get home later than 5 p.m., I ain't finding parking out front of my house, especially since I drive a pretty big truck. So there's not parking out front for me. So there is a At lunchtime, I drove home. Now, I'm working pretty close to my house. I'm working like 3 blocks away. I could walk to my job. So at lunch, I said, you know what? I'm going to go home for lunch, and I may leave the truck there and just walk back to work and walk home. It's 3 blocks away, 5-minute walk. This way, I have parking. So I took my truck, and I parked it out front. And when I got out there, somebody across the street said, "Excuse me, buddy, how long are you gonna be there for?" And it's some guy with a lift out front that's been parked out there, taking up 4 parking spots for the past 2 weeks now. How long are you gonna be there? So I'm thinking I'm gonna be there all night. I said, you know what? He obviously needs the spot. I'll be a half an hour, so I figured I'll just drive back to work. Basically, let's make a long story a little shorter. I took the truck to work even though I didn't want to. I end up getting a parking ticket, a $50 parking ticket, because of where I parked wasn't a good place to park. I didn't notice it, but anyway, I got a parking ticket. So I come out, I see I got a parking ticket, and I say, now I'm going to move the fucking truck. Got to move the truck again, even though I didn't want to bring it in the first place. So I drive around the block. Now, the block I'm about to park on, let's say this is the sidewalk. Cars park like this in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Cars park up like that. So I back into a spot. There's a tree directly behind me. The tree's about that thick. There's trees all up and down. Public trees. Nobody owns these trees. That tree is as much mine as anybody else in the neighborhood. That tree is basically mine. It's also yours, but it's also mine, okay? Now, it's probably more mine because I lived here longer. But let's just say it's a public tree. Nobody owns it. Nobody. I'm parking. I'm going very slow. I see there's a tree behind me, but I have, once again, a big truck, and cars are coming this way, right? While I'm parking my truck, and I say, I'm going to get back for these cars. I'm going to go really slow. I may hit the tree, but these are public trees. They got padding around them. It's okay if you're going this slow. This is how slow the back of my truck was going, like this. Hit the tree. I knew I was going to hit the tree. I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to hit the tree. I want to get back as far as I possibly can. That's how I hit the tree. I hit the tree. I put the car in drive and pull up. So I'm away from the tree. I'm not going to keep the truck parked against the tree, right? Don't be an asshole. I get out of the truck, and there's some guy standing there. Basically, there's one of two things that could have happened here. There's some guy standing there. Now, mind you, this guy's about to say something to me. Before I go there, I could be a fucking complete jerk off. I could be a nice guy. But if somebody sets me off, that's it. We're fucking done. That's it. We're going at it, and I will yell and scream as long as you want to. But I've tried to better myself throughout the years because I used to be a real fucking jerk off. So I get out of the truck, and this guy's standing there. And when I get out of the truck, he's 5 feet from me. And I have my tool bag on me because I just came out and seen I got a ticket. I moved the truck. And he goes, you know how many times I had to straighten out that tree? And my back's towards him now because I'm just walking away. I kind of felt that he was going to say something when I got out of the truck. And I turned around and I said, excuse me? And he said, do you know how many times I had to move that tree? Now, he's like 55, 60 years old. Little bit bigger than me, but he's 55, 60. I'm 35. I'm not going to get into a confrontation with this guy like that. So I'm like, dude, I hardly touched it. I hardly touched it. He's like, I seen it blowing around the wind. I was like, exactly, blowing around the wind. I hardly touched it. Maybe it was the wind you seen. And I started to walk away, and he was like, idiot. And I turned around. I was like, excuse me? He said, you heard what I said? So then I was like, nope, fuck him. And I started screaming at him. I started saying, you know what? Go fuck yourself. And I screamed it because now we're like 20 feet away from each other. So then I'm screaming so I make sure he hears me and he knows that I'm pissed off. It's like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Nobody touched the fucking tree. Or I didn't hit the tree that fucking. And then so when I get like that, I start not even remembering what the fuck I'm saying. I know that I said, go fuck yourself. Are you fucking kidding me? So then he kind of was like, I seen on his face, like, maybe I shouldn't have said something. So I start walking away. I'm like, what, are you fucking serious? Then, 50 steps away, and he kind of jogs up to me, but he's just walking face. He's like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. And he walks up on me. I'm like, and I turn around. I'm like, dude, I don't want to fucking talk to you right now. I don't want to talk to you. No, you don't got to talk. So then he walks up to me, and he gets like 5 steps ahead of me, and then he just stops. Like he just keeps his distance. And then I seen he was a little scared. It took him a lot of courage to come up to me. I noticed that his voice was cracking, and you could tell he was very nervous. And he's like, I just, sorry, I didn't mean to get like that, but I never heard so much profanity in my life. I was like, are you kidding me? You called me an idiot. You should really just walk the fuck away. You should walk. And I'm yelling at. I'm not even this calm. I'm yelling it, but I'm in my house right now. You should just walk away. And he basically said, all right. And he started walking away. So he called me an idiot. And then basically he said he never heard so much profanity in his life, which that's so stupid. Yes, you have. You've never heard somebody say, go fuck yourself? Yes, you have. You never watch TV? So now my truck's parked out front his house at this time. And then I'm like just thinking, Jesus Christ, I'm going to go back and fucking go out front this house. This guy's already walked up to me. But let me just send this person my PayPal. Yeah, I try not to let people ruin my day, though. I was pretty heated when it happened, though, because you got to figure, I came at him pretty hard. I was actually pretty hard on him, but then again, he shouldn't have called me an idiot. He could have got his point across without starting to call people outside their names. That's what I was telling. I was like, you are arguing with the wrong fucking dude right now. You really are. This is not going to go well because I'm already in a bad mood. I shouldn't even be parked there in the first place because I wanted to park out front of my house, and then I just got a fucking $50 ticket. And then 2 minutes later, I run into you, you fucking jerk. So you should just go home. I was like, okay. Like, I literally have a 22-ounce hammer in my hand, first of all. Second of all, you're upset because I told you to go fuck yourself after you called me an idiot. And I love people like that. That shit cracks me up. Like, if you're going to argue with somebody, you can't get mad because they took it too far. That doesn't make any sense. Like, I've got that a lot in my life too. Like, you took it too far. No, we're fighting. I want to fucking win. Girls do that a lot. No offense, ladies, but in my experience, girls do that a lot. Like, you're a fucking dick. And then whatever you say after that, you're trying to win. Like, you call. Okay, the guy called me an idiot. Here's my 3 choices right here. Call him something less than an idiot, right? I could call, there's 3 choices at that point. If you're not going to put your hands on anybody because that's just not how you do things, all right? He calls you an idiot. There's 3 things you could do there. You call him something less than an idiot. You say, like, you dummy or something like that, or like, you dork or something like that, right? You call him something less than an idiot. Or second thing is you just say the same thing he said. You say, no, you're the idiot. No, you are, right? You stupid dumb head, right? Or you say you're the idiot. So there's 2. Either less than, equal to, or more than, okay? I could have said a lot worse than go fuck yourself. Believe me, I could have said a lot worse than that. Okay? I chose the F word. I went straight to the F word, even though people think that you can't go higher than the F word. Oh, there's higher than the F word. There's higher than the F word. And that's the only choice I could have made. I could have called him a shithead. That would have been somewhere in the middle of these 2. There's less than idiot, equal to idiot, and fuck you. And then there's somewhere in the middle is like shithead and asswipe and stuff like that. And douche, you douchebag, stuff like that. But I just went to this one. I said, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Because that's how I roll. And he probably thought, like, really what it was all about was, oh yeah, I said this before I was about to tell you this. So this is the 2 things that happened in his head. Well, no, it didn't happen in his head, but this is really what happened. I just took the brunt for everybody that's ever hit that tree. I just took all the heat for it. I took all the heat for everybody that's ever hit that tree. That's what that was about. Or because I parked right outside of his house, which if anybody has seen me before knows that it's very hard to get a parking spot out front of your house, and people take big offense when you park outside their house, even though they have no fucking right to it. Right now, the car parked out front of my house isn't mine, and I just got to take that. It's not my spot. It's not at my spot. Oh, well. I went right to the triple dog there. Fucking cotton-headed nitty mocking. But anyway, that's how my day went. What are you going to do, We got to live with a whole bunch of assholes. That's what he did. He came up to me. He said, I just wanted to apologize. I'm a retiree, and I've never heard so much profanity in my life. I should have laughed in his face. That is so not true. There's no fucking way. If you live in Philadelphia and you've never heard, you must have just moved to this neighborhood, or I don't even know what. Did you just literally get your hearing back? Because there's no way. I thought I told you to go fuck yourself. I should have said that. Didn't I tell you to go fuck yourself? Oh my God, that would have been legendary. But real, you think I'm driving around hitting everybody's trees? Like, yeah, oh, I'm just driving around fucking everybody's day up, hitting these fucking trees that nobody owns. He called me an idiot. I was like, is this guy serious? Is this guy literally calling me an idiot right now? Vaping Brizzle, what's up? What's up, everybody? But yeah, you get them people, all walks of life. There's always assholes in all walks of life. Even, everybody. And the best of people. And everybody has a bad day too. Some people could be the nicest in the world and they can just act like assholes. There are assholes all amongst us. Let me tell you something. I ain't buying the sheltered thing though, because the neighborhood I live in, I ain't buying it. I live in it's a nice neighborhood, but it's also like all Irish, Italian, Polish. Not buying it. Not South Philly. I live in Fishtown. Very close to South Philly. It's like a neighborhood away from South Philly. I could drive to South Philly in like 5 minutes. Not even 3 minutes, I'll be in South Philly. I have like friends that live in South Philly. South Philly's a lot of Italian, but it's also very mixed now. My neighborhood is like very white, a very white neighborhood. But it's the city. It's not like suburbs or at all. It's city. So I did get some more bobby pins. So, I use cotter pins to put in my drill to make it more centered. Yeah, mustache condensation's a bitch. Scooter. Yeah, the Bill Burr gig. That's funny. That's very. You might think like that is like the only time that happens, dude. Like every comedy show I've ever been to in the city, at least one comic gets booed off stage. It happens all the time. If you go to concerts, people get booed off the stage. But on the second hand, if Philly loves you, it's the best. It's the best place you could be. So yeah, that was hilarious. Bill Burr. Yeah, I never watched F is for Family. I may try to watch it one day. I have a hard time watching cartoons. I really do. Even if they're cartoons like that. Like I used to love Family Guy, and even that, like I just get bored of it. I just don't have much of an attention span for cartoons. I even like Japanimation, but I only could take so much. Big Mouth, like yeah, that's another thing too. Like I heard that's pretty funny. I also heard that it's not so funny from other people. But yeah, I have a short attention span for cartoons. Yeah, and I'm not big. Yeah, I'm not big on raunchy stuff neither. I don't like. I know what it's about. I've heard like podcasts talking about like the basis idea. It seems like a good idea, but I can't. I can only take so much of that stuff. I'm a little more intelligent than that, you know. I just scream, "Go fuck yourself" down the street sometimes. The Ritual. Yeah, I used to love GI Joe and He Man. Wasn't so much in the Transformers, but it was all right. Thundercats, He Man, GI Joe. Yeah, my favorite was the Dragon Ball Z. It was like one of my favorites. But even when I was older, I liked Dragon Ball Z. Even like in high school, I used to come home and watch that shit. Yeah, I got a lot of coils to build. Yeah, maybe I'll try out F is for Family because Bill Burr is actually pretty fucking smart. That's the thing about Family Guys, and you gotta love South Park. Um, it's got to be a smart cartoon for me to like get into it. Like Dragon Ball Z is brilliant. Um, um, Family Guy, brilliant. Um, yeah, I think F is for Family. I would like. Maybe I'll try it out. I definitely want to watch that show. I want to watch that movie Bleach tonight, or one of these nights, tonight or tomorrow night. Either way. Simpsons, I got real tired of. I used to watch that all the time. I used to love Simpsons, but yeah, lots of people like Archer. I know lots of people want me to watch Rick and Morty. Um, like what's the one show? Futurama. I can only take so much of that. It's all right. Lots of people really like that. Wow, 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 wow. I never watched the GT. I just talked about Bird Box the other night. We were talking about Bird Box. It's an alright movie. I'd have to say I can't go with great movie. It has two thumbs in a little package. Yeah, I know Grim Green's a big Rick and Morty fan, but Bird Box was all right. It was a good movie, great movie. I'm not so sure about. Um, it was enjoyable. It was an enjoyable movie. I feel like so Angry Alien after we did Bright this weekend, so we did Stoozy Stu picked Red versus Blue. It's not really a movie though, and it's not something I can um yeah, JTH. I think Bird Box, unless there's going to be a sequel. Yeah, I mean Bird Box. It seems like there has to be a sequel because they just didn't like explain anything. Like I could do without like I don't know even knowing what's going on completely. At least tell me what the hell these people are saying. I understand some of them are seeing their family members. Like some of them are affected, some of them aren't. Like some people are making you open your eyes and they're good. They're not killing themselves. Like explain something to me. Like they explain nothing. Like explain at least one thing to me. But anyway, Stoozy Stu picked Red versus Blue. You go watch that. I'll talk about it on Saturday. That's fine. I don't know if that's a movie I could recommend everybody to watch. It's not even a movie. It's it's a cool thing some kids did. It's just it's really to me it should be a YouTube channel and that's it. Um, I don't know. It was I don't know. We'll talk about it on Saturday. It's cool that some kids just put that together. That's very good on them. Very good on that's awesome. They did a cool thing. Awesome. Good job. Nothing super funny about it. It's kind of funny. Lots of um lots of like throwback joke or callback jokes in it. Like they'll say the joke early in it and then later on they'll come back to that joke and it's funny. It's pretty well written. Pretty well written. But I want to watch a movie called Bleach. It is a Japanimation kind movie, but it's not a cartoon. It's a real movie based on a comic book. And when I seen the preview, I was like, that looks awesome. This shit looks awesome. Yeah, Red versus Blue is kind of like a skit. It's like a kind of like a I don't even know how to explain it. It's just kids that are using Halo the video game, and it's mostly talking. Yeah, I guess it's a sketch show. Yeah, I guess it would be a sketch show. Yeah, I guess it would. It's funny. It is. It's hard to. My whole point though was to like be able to talk about it a lot. A short sketch series. No, it's on Netflix. Everything I'm watching is on Netflix. I think it's more like a glorified YouTube video. It's just, it's well written. It is. And if it's just a bunch of like teenagers doing it, good on them. Like, that's pretty awesome. I support it. I support them doing that. I think it's a cool thing. But not what I think of when I want to sit down and watch a movie, you know? But it's a cool little thing. Stoozy Stoo's correct when he said, like, it's good to, like, build and, like, listen to it. Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, it seems old. The Collector. I don't know. I might have. It sounds familiar, but I might be thinking about The Bone Collector. I've came across a couple movies that I could watch. That Bleach looks really fucking cool though. I wish I could screen share right now because it really looks cool. Has anybody watched the preview to it at least? It looks pretty badass. Like when I seen it, it looked like something I've never seen before. I'm more like the visuals of it were like One Piece but more violent. You started it today. Yeah, I never heard of Bleach before. It came up because it, you know how Netflix goes, something you might like because you watched. It came up because I watched Bright. It said because you watched Bright, and it was under that. So I said, all right, let me check out these movies. Even though Bright, I mean, it was kind of a crappy movie, but it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. Ghost in the Shell, I love. Yeah, I love Ghost in the Shell. I've never watched the real movie like that they made. I've watched the anime a couple times back way back when. But yeah, I like Ghost in the Shell. I keep seeing that come up too. The Mowgli. I keep seeing that come up. Or Moogly. I don't know. Mogwai. Gremlins. Hmm. Yeah, whatchamacallit certainly selling that. Mowgli. 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 I never watched the Jungle Book neither. I watched the cartoon one when I was little, but just sub to the Meter Vapes. Did you sub to not I'm No Joe? What's up, Casper Coils? Terrifier. Yes. I've seen the end of that. I watched a little bit of that. Yep. Yeah. I have seen a little bit of that. I actually walked in on somebody watching and finished at a vape shop, actually. Yeah. I do. This is boring as shit. I'm out. Nobody invited you. You could be the second person I tell go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck. Go show and tell your vapes. Your fucking channel sucks. Fucking loser. I don't give a fuck. How many... I don't even know if that person is any... Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. You can't beat me, though. Nobody likes you. Fucking loser. Yeah, it's so boring because I'm reading your stupid ass fucking comment. That's what's so fucking boring. Fucking hater. Can't beat me though. You can't do nothing. You suck. I'm gonna be the 200th review channel on YouTube. Fucking loser. The only reason I got mad is because I felt like they were going after somebody I like. I could give a fuck about myself. Somebody, I'm not even going to say their name because it's not even worth it. Not even worth it saying their name so that people could go over their channel and see who it is. Who is that guy? Oh, yeah, the BJJ. I mean, that in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that's like a lot. Yeah, it's like a lot of pot smoking in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's a lot. I swear I could go to my Instagram and I'm almost positive he asked me to send them coils. Almost fucking positive to review. Almost positive I could look at it. Hey, what if I review your coils? So, mostly you would be on eating pot. uh, yeah, like apparently, there's a lot of marijuana in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's just like a thing. Like people like to smoke weed and do Jiu-Jitsu. So there's a lot more Jiu-Jitsu places opening up. I don't know if that would be my thing though. I don't think it would. Um, I've done like when I was younger, I was in like a taekwondo thing for a while, a couple years. Um, yeah. What's up, Jerry? So it's like I don't know. I don't know if I would like it. And also there is there's a lot of injuries that could come with it, you know. Yeah, it's because people go, they get like 300 fucking followers on Instagram. They say, I'm going to start a channel. Come sub to me. I'm going to have awesome content up soon. But you do nothing. I just don't like it when people like it's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb. And you know what the best thing is? You just ignore it. I'm already giving too much of my energy to it. But it's the truth. If you ignore trolls, they will go away. I don't get much trolls at all. Like on Instagram, I've been on Instagram for 4 fucking years. 4 years. 4 fucking years. If there was that much trolls, I would just block them. I swear, this is my Instagram block list. I'm going to show you something. Just ignore it. Here's my block list. Settings. Blocked accounts. Ready? Blocked accounts. 2 people. 2 motherfuckers on there. 2. YouTube, I hide people from the chat. That's all I do. I don't get many negative comments at all. Not that I would fucking care. There's some people I'll, you know, there's a right way of going about things and there's a wrong way. There's some people that say stuff that I don't necessarily like, but they're cool about it. You know, sometimes people just say stuff like, I may not necessarily even value your opinion, but the way you said it, I respect it. You know, some people straight up come on and say, hey, man, love what you do, but I didn't enjoy this video or anything like that. I don't think that one was ever said, but you know, stuff like that. There's a right and a wrong way to go about things. If you're just a troll and you just go around like being negative? Like literally, nobody does that. Who does that in real life? Just because you're miles away, you think you could do stuff like that? No. Uh-uh. I talk to people on the computer as if they live next door. That's how you should talk to people. You should talk to people on the computer as if they live next door. Okay? That's how you should talk to people. If you're a troll, you better know how to fucking fight, you motherfucker. If not, you should not be talking like that. Trolling is so 2018. But that's how you should talk to people. Because even if, people don't like me, I don't know. I'm giving this more energy than what, but I think sometimes it needs to be said just so people, kind of know what I think about it. Because lots of people watch me a lot and they're probably like, but, how does he feel? It's not really worth the time, but honestly, I see a lot of like videos where like people will break down and cry because like 5 people said something negative on their comments. And that's something to think about. That is, because some people you could hurt their fucking feelings, and I know lots of people don't give a shit if you hurt somebody's feelings. But why? Kim Dixon's here. Oh, believe me, I've done this for a long time. And the reason why I'm giving this one more energy is because I see that motherfucker pop up every once in a while. And I know he's in the vaping community, and it's like, I feel that I should say something if I'm in the vaping community because, he's in a vaping community. Like, it's not just like some asshole coming in here that doesn't even vape that just starts saying like, oh, faggot, oh, your mama jokes and stuff like that. It's not like that. It's this guy is like in our community and he's a fucking loser. When it comes down to it, I could just be like, yeah, I don't know, man. More people like me than they like you. I will guarantee that. But think I give a fuck if you're bored, motherfucker? You're fucking boring me. Look at that Kim Dixon heart build. Oh, snap. Pretty cool. And then there's people that go, what really made me mad is because they said a name that I didn't like. They said a name with some kind of negative connotation that I didn't quite understand. And I was wondering, are they saying something negative about that person? Because if you say something negative about that person, it's making me mad because that person's nice as fuck, does a great job, and everything you're saying is obviously coming from jealousy. It's obviously coming from jealousy. And then they start being negative with me. So then it's like, okay, yep, that was a negative connotation. Fuck you. It's like, you got something to say, come out and fucking say it, dude. You're about to get blocked anyway. Just fucking say it. Hybrid staple stagger fuse Claptons from Kim Dixon. There you go. Good stuff. Baby, come on. So, I'm about to get out of here and eat dinner. I figured I'd come out and hang out. Sorry if I bored anybody. Okay, so okay. So Rick McCraw, is he in here? Rick, are you in here? You are in here. Okay. Rick, let's talk about this. Okay, this is what Rick's saying. So if you've ever watched, Dawn will say it a lot. Once you start going low with your builds, or even not even going low, but let's say you got like a regulated device that goes up to like 200 watts and you put like a 0.12 coil on there and you pump it up to 120 watts, like that is an awesome vape and it's going to be powerful. When you start going low and or going up high wattages, you get real used to just builds being so. First, okay, this is what Rick is saying. He wants a build that's awesome for his Ronin and 30Ts. First of all, the 30Ts, at first when I got them, I liked them. The 30Ts didn't work out for me though, so that's just one thing. But your 30Ts may be fine. They may be good. It may just be the cycle that I put them on, the charging cycle. I might have messed up my batteries. So the 30Ts may be fine. It sounds like they may be fine. You tried staple stagger fuse Claptons for aliens. You want to make it a beast. You want to make it work good. Is there a go-to build for mech users? And builds I'm using are 0.09, 0.1 on the button. Should I go lower, like a 0.08? I do. 0.09 and especially 0.10. 0.10, I'm not even interested in. I'm not even interested in it. I can't do it on a mech. On this right now, like right now, this is firing and one second. Let's say something first. 18650s have a great balance. Like 18650s, nothing really hits like them. 30Ts, when I first got them, they kind of almost were up there with them, but 18650s just hit fucking gloriously. Their chemistry is just so good. They're just the perfect size for mechanical devices. All right, so This is a good build. This is a this is an N90 fuse Clapton, which is kind of a good build. I do really like this build in here. N90 fuse Clapton, but let's show you this. This could even be more. I want to show you the ohms of my mechanical devices because it's pretty much the ohms. If you want it to really hit hard, I'm going to show you what I do. If you want honesty, I'm going to give it to you. Now, this is kind of like do this at your own risk, but 0.08 may be what you're looking for. 4-wrap's a good way to get you there. Stainless steel. I mean, when I tell you my favorite vapes are Fralians and Aliens, all stainless, that's why, is because they're low builds. I like point. So there's my fuse Claptons, my N90 fuse Clapton 08, and that's not even like my favorite. This is a mechanical device. We'll see how that hits on my Ronin. So the Fralians, the stainless steel Fralians and Aliens I usually do is what I like on my mech devices. I usually always vape mech. So the vapes that I say I like are mech vapes. All right. I really like 0.07. I do. I like 0.07 is kind of where I'm at with builds. And I have gone down to 0.05, 0.06, but I would say try to find that build at 0.8, 0.9 that you really like. That's the thing about starting vaping is I thought it was going to be lower than this too, but 0.08. Those are the builds I like. Yeah, it's build lower. Stainless steel lights up very quickly. Ribbon lights up quickly. Thin wires light up quickly. Lots of people like using like 4-core 29, 3-core 27, and then all stainless Fralians with skinny wires, 28 gauge frames, 0.3 ribbon. It all lights fast and vapes great. You can get a really good build at 0.8. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with it. Is a little lower than what you're saying, and but just so you know, when you're using 18650s, technically the safe ohm to go at is 0.12 would be the lowest. So just so you know that's what they say. Keep your batteries charged, keep your wraps nice. If you're traveling with your device, make sure it can't fire. That's when it gets dangerous. Like, honestly, if I vape this mech with a 0.5 in there, I'm going to be good because the batteries have a pulse rating of much higher than what the amps are. Okay. So when you're just hitting it for 3 seconds, you're good. Where it gets dangerous is if you're chain vaping, if your battery's dying, and if you put it down somewhere in your pocket, in your book bag. and the battery fires and doesn't let go, that's bad. Yeah, anything lower than a 0.1, you take short pulls, which you're probably going to do anyway. I mean, if you literally put a timer on how big of a hit I take with a 0.8 on this parallel, it's not even 3 seconds. Batteries could take that. They could take the 3 seconds of a low build. They really can. There are videos on YouTube where people have tested batteries. I mean, you could go to Battery Mooch, but you could watch like people like try to blow up a battery, and you kind of understand it a little more. Like it takes minutes to blow up a charged battery. Minutes. Like like putting a short on. By a short, what I mean is like a piece of 20 gauge directly to the positive and negative, like a 0.01 ohm, directly on the atomizer, directly on a mech mod, keeping the button fired down, and then putting a camera on it and moving like 100 yards away. You could see like what actually happens. It's a catastrophic blow up thingy. It is, but it does. Yeah, it takes a while. But also most of the things come in like with hybrid devices. So that's another thing with your hybrid devices that's very important, which the Ronin X2 is a hybrid. You can see me through it. You see? That's a hybrid. This is not a hybrid. It doesn't go directly to the battery, the broadside. It's got a silver pin in between. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that your pin's protruding. You should never put a tank on a hybrid device. But make sure your middle pin is up over them threads a good bit. That middle pin right there should be higher than the threads. If it's even or lower, you don't want to put that on your hybrid. Very, very important. Extremely important. Like, if you don't do that, you got a bomb in your hand and it's going to blow. Thanks, Cody. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I think dinner's done. So I got a couple packages I need to get together. I never get together packages when I'm live. It doesn't happen because it's weird to me. Filling out people's addresses when I'm live, I can't do it. I tried it. I can't do it. I don't do it. I can't do it. So I don't do it. So there's a couple. I gotta write them out. Okay, gotta write them out. When I get done them couple that I need to get done, meatloaf tonight. When I get done what I need to get done, then I may, if it's not 10:30 yet, I may go on Instagram for a little bit. If it is 10:30, then it's just straight over to Golf Tees. I don't think I'm going to go live with Golf Tee tonight just because I've been doing really good. I have. I've been pretty proud of myself. This week I could be better with the mail. I could be. But last week I pretty much killed it. I really did. I did a really good job with the mail. Okay. This week I could do better with the mail. But, man, I've been getting good sleep. I've been getting to work on time. I've been killing it at work. I always kill it at work. I have been interacting on my messages. I mean, literally, the only messages I have are the ones that popped up when I was live. That's all I got. Look at this. You know, there's usually like 30 messages. Yeah. Now there's 6. 6 up there. Yep. Not bad at all. So, what I need to do is post something on Instagram. Maybe when I get done this will be one of the first posts of the year. Maybe not. Maybe I got this over here. I got a couple wires just sitting around. I did this one a couple weeks ago, and I haven't posted it yet. It's kind of a mess, but I like it. I like it a lot. You'd have to see a close-up of exactly what it is, but it's basically like 6 different wires. It should color up pretty cool. So I don't know how I'm gonna wrap it. Maybe I'll do a bridge or something. Okay, and one more thing. When I really need to get a video out for the rebirth. That was kind of like what I was supposed to do with the rebirth. Mike sent it to me to do a video. I got to do that. It's not twisted. So what this is, okay, so if you look at it, it's very hard to see on the camera. But what this is I space Claptoned. If you look at it, all the wires are a different size. There's not one wire that's the same. What I did was, I wish I didn't do the 32, but I did. I shouldn't have did the 32 gauge. What I did was I used 36, 38, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, and 32. 7 different wires, and I Claptoned. 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, and 32. And I just did that. So I space Claptoned it with 36 first. Then I parallel Claptoned with 38 and 40. Then I just started taking 42 in a gap, 44 in a gap, 46 in a gap, and then 32 was kind of over top, and then I flattened them. So 7 different wires is Claptoned over this. You can't see like the 44 and 46 too well because they're very skinny, but here it is again now that you know that. You can see they're all different sizes. I'm about to take the third. I wonder if I could take the 32 off. Let's. I hope I don't ruin it. The 32 I'm not a fan of. I really am not a fan of the 32. I think the 32 ruined it. The thing is that I kind of smushed it all in there. So let me try real quick. And it's like a 20 ply staple. A 20 ply frame staple. It's 32. I think 32 was the last one I did, though. Maybe not. Nah. When I take the 32 off, it's like ruining everything else. Yeah, I can't do that. I tried. When I'm pulling the 32 off, it's kind of fucking up all the other wires. So it's got to stay on. I wish I didn't do it, but I did. I think it's fucking up all the, yeah, it's fucking up all the other wires. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, technically that's not, yeah. It's a very useful trick. It's not mine though. That actually has been around. That trick has been around for a while before I seen it. So it's not necessarily my trick. Most of the things I show aren't really my tricks. It's just you can't really find information in a lot of places. All right, I'm out. Wow, hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes or something. Yeah, I'm out of here. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night, and go watch Golf Key tonight, 10:30 Eastern Time. 328.36 all stainless. Rick, I would go 428. 428, 4 wrap. Even 528, 4 wrap would be a real good one. 428. Do 428.36 all stainless. Do that. 4 wrap on a 3mm. Do 4, not 5. Yeah, do 4. You'll like that. Peace. I'm out. 428.36. Yeah, do that one.